It's Fragpunk, baby. NAO. We are back.
I want you to put the word out there that we back up. Understand me? We back up.
Fragpunk Season 2 Rising Tempest will be here soon. It drops June 26, and I have some early access gameplay, some new shard cards, shard card rotations, and some new maps. Consider subscribing if you enjoy the video. It's Fragpunk, baby. Let's get into Season 2. Season 2 of Fragpunk drops on June 26, and you can expect a server maintenance downtime of about 3 hours at 10 a.m. Coordinated Universal Time. If you're not a goddamn nerd, that's 5 a.m. Central. Let's start off with what everybody wants to see, what everybody wants to know, what everybody wants to hear about. Rightfully so, my boys, rightfully so. And that's the new Lancer, Hurricane. In Hurricane's bio states, Hurricane is the first polar bear Lancer in Acme. In the past, he was well cared for by his family, but he was not satisfied with just that. Instead, he longed to help others through his own efforts, and during a glue night storm, Hurricane successfully rescued other polar bears in crisis. And this storm turned Hurricane into a Lancer. Now, Hurricane is fully prepared to embark on adventures that no other polar bear has ever experienced in Acme. So Hurricane is the Harriet Tubman of polar bears. All right, my bad. All right, let's get into his abilities. His first ability is Cyclone Storm. Create a cyclone at the marked position that blocks vision and slows enemies inside it. Hold fire to move the mark further away. Hold aim to move the mark closer. Press the skill key or button again to release the cyclone at the marked position. Is that just a better Circuit tornado? Well, I guess they'll have their different uses since Circuits can travel and Hurricanes begins at a stationary position. I'm excited to see. His second ability is Branching Lightning. Fires a mini plasma ball that explodes on collision and blinds all players who see it. After a brief delay, the plasma splits into two to blind enemies again. Yeah, so this will flash everyone. You, enemies, and even teammates. This is the first flash that also blinds teammates if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think that's right. Comment below if I'm wrong. Let me know. And you see, they deliberately specified that the second flash only flashes enemies. I feel like there's going to be some discoverable tech out there with this one. And last up, we got Heroic Onslaught. Hurricane gathers electricity to power himself up, gradually increasing his movement speed and causing nearby enemies to take more damage. Yo, I really hope they start giving us actual numbers soon. Sure, I can go test the actual distance in a custom game, but not everyone wants to do that. It would be nice to see it say something like enemies within 10 meters take increased damage, something of that nature. Well, if you haven't guessed it yet, this boy is a big dickin' entry fragger. Him and Dex swinging at you sounds absolutely terrifying. Like, yo, I just got my boots smoked by a polar bear and a fucking lizard. What is this Disney shit going on in my lobby? Cool as hell though, nonetheless. I got some gameplay I want to share. Please keep in mind my ping was atrocious on this test server, y'all. I was almost at like 300 ms. I don't see how y'all can play in shit like that. It was like the enemy team had slow bullets activated at random times throughout the match. I will be streaming on Kick once Season 2 is live, so please follow your boy and hit me up for some games. Let's get to the gameplay.
Let's make things a little less clear. That's great. Hold up, I'm trying to reload. I'm back. Time to give them some snap, crackle, pop. Strikes again.
One left. Hunt them down. Or don't.
It's just clear. Here comes the express train!
Enemy still Oh, the drama, the suspense!
Just let me at him. Who wants to fight a bear? It's hard to reload with pause. Let's make things a little risky. I made this flash myself. Do not mind. They call me Polar Express. Chugga chugga.
One more enemy
Don't
made
against
into
me.
confetti!
Despite popular belief, clouds do not taste like cotton candy. Oh, I can feel this crackling.
You better watch out!
Let's make things a little risky. Anyone in my way is gonna get hurt.
Hell no. Hell no. I got off after that. Holy ping diff. We also have new maps coming in Season 2. We have one for Shard Clash and one for Outbreak. For Shard Clash, the new map is called Itzamna. Mission location, Shard number 01821. This Sky Harbor was once a major communications hub and cargo transport center. Unfortunately, the smash-up rendered the once bustling port deserted. To recover the anti-gravity technology and intelligence still aboard, Lancer squads have infiltrated the aerial port. Ideally, they'll get out before the whole structure falls out of the sky. Not gonna lie, y'all, I need some lore videos. Some small animated shorts like what Overwatch was doing would be absolutely great for the game, in my opinion. And excitingly enough, maybe not that exciting, but this will be the first map in Fragpunk that introduces horizontal zip lines in Shard Clash. Next new map is for Outbreak, Xibalba. I think that's how you pronounce it. Mission location, Shard number 00351. Not long ago, researchers discovered a mysterious underground cavern in the ruins of Zab. They established a scientific base there to study the area, but a parasitic disaster destroyed the entire station. The Lancers were sent to investigate and soon stumble upon evidence that something had once been imprisoned there. I don't play no damn Outbreak. Shout out to y'all though. Now this is my favorite part, the new Shard card update. Yo, starting from Season 2, the devs will be updating the card pool every week to help players focus on gaining an understanding of the new cards and how to use them to their fullest potential. This is a huge W. This makes total sense because in Season 1, Chapter 2, y'all, we received like 70 new cards all at once. And it took quite a bit of playing to be able to experience all the new cards in an actual real game. To this day, I've only played the new bow card maybe 3 or 4 times. So this is a very, very good change. Now let's get into the first 10 new Shard cards that are coming on launch day of Season 2 of Fragpunk. It's Fragpunk, baby. Let's get into these cards. First up, we have Street Closure. It comes at a 4 shard point price tag. Beacons appear on the map. Capturing them generates barriers that block enemies. So it generates the same barrier that's present during the prep phase and is destructible like when you have barrier destruction up. This is going to either force enemies to go a whole nother way or give up their position by shooting the barrier down. I feel like this has the potential to be a good one. Next is Infighting. Comes at a 6 shard point price tag. Enemies struggle to distinguish between friend and foe. Their friendly fire deals 40% damage. Yo, this is gonna make for some toxic rounds. I ain't gonna lie to y'all not one bit. Not one bit. That one's going to cause some toxicity for sure. Next up, we have Agile Marksman. No shard card cost, just functions on endpoints. If you're new here, you know how bad I want to call it. Never mind. Movement speed plus N times 10%, only when ADSing. This is a filler card like a motherfucker. Now, this next one is interesting. It punishes the enemy for being absolute butt cheeks. It's called Blind Fire Healing. It comes at a 4 sharp point price tag. Enemy bullets that miss restore 3 HP to you. Yo, I like this one a lot. Players with good strafing during gunfights will be rewarded tremendously. Cards like this put all the accountability on the enemy player. So some people out there will be better off not shooting at all. And personally, I think that's hilarious. Acceleration. 3 sharp point price tag. While sprinting, your movement speed will continually increase. Okay, so you just become Hurricane's onslaught ability without the damage buff. Another very interesting one. They just keep hitting with these new cards. I ain't gonna hold you. It's called Converter Thievery, and it comes at a 4 sharp point price tag. Defenders can pick up and plant the converter. That's right. You do not want to be that teammate that's dying alone with the converter when that card is up, because they can pick it up, plant it, then immediately defuse it. Or they can just pick it up and play cat and mouse with your whole team. Hold up. If I pick up the converter as a defender, I should be able to drop it and let my teammate pick it up as well. So the enemy team will have to keep guessing who has the converter. Oh my God. Be careful with this one though, because if executed poorly, the enemy team just got a free plant with your help. This shard card is going to be broken as hell. This is going to be broken if the person with the converter dies alone. You're going to have to play with your teammate. It's going to be like you're playing Siege and they got a Cav on the other team. Like, yo, you cannot afford to get caught out alone, bro. Because after you do that, it's most of the time it's GG's. Mobile Arsenal comes at a 3 sharp point price tag. While carrying a converter, allies in range does not use up bullets. So as long as me and my team are in a certain range of the guy with the converter, we have unlimited ammo. I mean, it does have the infinity symbol on the models on the card art. You don't want to re-peek the motherfucker with this card active. Holy shit. Relay Race comes at a 3 sharp point price tag. When diffusing is stopped, the diffusing timer is paused but not reset. Okay, so it's kind of like Valorant, because in Val, there's 2 halves of the diffuse progression gauge. So people will diffuse until it's half, try to kill the last guy, then diffuse the other half. But there won't be any halves here in Fragpunk, because it's Fragpunk, baby. So if you tap it until 10%, it's going to stay at 10%. So you can 1v1 your opponent while simultaneously diffusing the converter if you play it well enough. Oh, the outplay. All right, the 9th new shard card is called Flustered, and it comes at a 4 shard point price tag. After the prep phase, players randomly switch between their weapons whenever they reload their primary weapon. Bro, I kind of love this card. I'm going to hate it when I'm affected by it, don't get me wrong, but I do love the creativity. I like the idea behind it. If you start off with a discipline, miss your shots in a long range fight, and reload into a fucking meat maker, GG, bro. I hope you're good with pistols. Or now you got to play motherfucking reload lottery until you get a weapon you want. It's Fragpunk, baby. And the last one, and probably my favorite, is called Rigged Duels. It comes at a 3 sharp point price tag. Allow 1 player from each team to enter the duel arena ahead of time. All right, Fragpunk, I get it. You trying to cook, my boys. You really trying to cook. This card being up guarantees that one team will be at a disadvantage at the start of the round. That is extremely valuable and can quickly snowball into a quick W. So it summons this cool looking ass Doctor Strange portal and transports 1 player from each team to the duel map. They duel it out just like you would in regular duels, and the winner has to go through another portal to be teleported back to the game. Now you're in a 4v5. All right. Now, I had no idea this was happening until I opened the early access version of the game. And ayo, we have a new melee weapon. Yes, a new melee weapon called the Standard Breacher. And it does more stab damage than the knife and axe. And it has the furthest attack range at 2.5 compared to the axe and knife at 2.25. Now, the description of the new melee weapon states, Acme extensively developed such heavy cold weapons to prepare for future scenarios where bullets may become ineffective due to shard cards. It sounds like this season will be introducing cards that make bullets not do any damage to lancers or maybe traps. I'm thinking both, to be honest. Whatever it is, I'm crazy excited for everything Season 2 has to offer. There were also some changes to the training base, but I was never able to access it due to some server issues. I will release a video solely about the new training base once I have access. Hopefully it's over this weekend. Hey, join the Discord, Brody. Link in the description. Once Season 2 starts, I'm going to be running a bunch of games with my subs and my viewers. So make sure to follow me on Kick if you want to come through for the live streams. It's Fragpunk, baby. I'll holla at you on the next one.